What's going on guys, Messi here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to your daily dose of transfer gossip. And today is going to be Wednesday the 14th of August, got confirmed as to go through as well as the rumours. So just before we get started, if you could do our good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new, and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yesterday's episode will be down below in the description box, and current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time is a new transfer video. And finally in the comment section below, what's your prediction for today's UEFA Super Cup game between Chelsea and Liverpool? Right, so the very first confirmed transfer is going to be Fraser Campbell. He left Hull City at the very start of July when his contract expired, and now he's joined Huddersfield Town on a free transfer on a 2-year contract. And this next story is pretty damn funny, and it's about Rami no longer having a club. So he's officially a free agent after being released by Marseille, and it's on the grounds of misconduct after appearing on a French TV show. It's called Fort Boyard, and he appeared in it mud wrestling. And the reason it's pretty funny is because he was recording this show, but it was when he was injured and missing training. So obviously Marseille have seen that, like, you know what, you basically skip training and work to go film a TV show, that's not on. But the fact he was mud wrestling and stuff, it makes it just even more funny, and may not be on FIFA 20 as a result of that. And next up we have got Wallace. He joined Udinese from Hannover 96 for €6 million. Verba has joined Red Bull Salzburg from Sevilla for 12 million, and I believe he only joined the Spanish outfit about a year ago from Ajax. Mangala has returned to Valencia from Man City as a 2-year deal. He still has got a contract until the end of this season with Manchester City, so for the very first year he'll be back at the Mestalla, it'll be a loan deal, but the next summer it'll be a free transfer and he'll sign a proper contract. Onyekuru has joined AS Monaco from Everton for a fee of €15 million, or close to £12.5 million, and he signed a 5-year contract. He never played an actual game for Everton despite being there for a couple of years, but he had a few successful loan spells. Iñaki Williams has signed a new contract with Athletic Bilbao, and it's not like a normal extension of 2 or 3 years. It's a 9-year contract extension. It also includes a €135 million release clause. There were rumours on deadline day saying United wanted to activate his old one, which was 88 million, and now looks like he's staying put for a very, very long time. Perisic's move to Bayern has been made official now from Inter Milan as a loan deal for 1 year worth €5 million. There is also an option to buy for next summer, believed to be 20 or 25 million, and they're still in the market for 2 more players, and they have until the end of the month. And now we have got a player retiring from football, and it's a player that, honestly, in 2010 in particular, he was unplayable. That is Wesley Sneijder. He's now officially retired, and his last club was Al Gharafa in the Qatari League, and he left them back in July. His agent said he's very surprised about the move or the retirement announcement because he feels he could carry on for a few more years. But I believe now he's got like a business relationship with FC Utrecht. And now we have a story from CityNow.it. They said Nicholas Bender is a target for Serie C side Regina. The Denmark international is currently at Copenhagen, but his contract expires at the end of 2019. Schalke's Yevgen Konoplyanka could be on his way to Turkey to join Besiktas, that's according to WAZ. The Bundesliga side have reportedly confirmed they are in talks with the Istanbul club, and that's over the transfer of the 29-year-old Ukraine international. And last season, in 33 games for the German club, he scored 6 goals. Juventus are talking to agent Mino Raiola over Blaise Matuidi, with interest coming from Paris Saint-Germain, that's according to Calcio Mercato. The midfielder's contract expires in 2020, so unless Juventus are prepared to lose him on a free transfer next year, they must either renew his deal or sell him this summer. PSG and Monaco are interested, and now everyone involved is trying to find the best possible solution for all parties. It would be a return to PSG if it was to happen, and in regards to AS Monaco, they feature a lot this episode. And next up, according to a Uruguayan journalist and former player Alvaro Izquierdo, he is saying that Paris Saint-Germain striker Edinson Cavani will sign for Inter Miami. That's when his contract expires next year at the end of the 2019-20 campaign, and he'll join the 2020 expansion side next June. I think currently he's like 32, so he'll be 33 when he joins, but he's a player just like Zlatan, he would be absolutely fine or more than fine in the MLS. And next up, according to France Football, They're saying Monaco are chasing Hirving Lozano, and they're willing to compromise on image rights to get the deal done. He's currently near a deal to join Napoli in the Serie A, but the image rights, they're causing massive problems in negotiations. Monaco have contacted the player himself and said, you know what, if a deal breaks down between you and Napoli, we're definitely there for you to make a deal happen. And if the image rights are the biggest issue, if Monaco can get a deal done, I think it's a massive signing with intent. And bear in mind, they started the season off very poorly, carrying on their poor form from the whole of last season. So it wouldn't surprise if between now and deadline day for Ligue 1 sides, Monaco are very busy, hence why I linked to so many different players. And also, I want to mention that Napoli are still confident a deal can be done, they might have to increase their wage offer. And next up, Paul Joyce is saying AS Roma are in talks with Liverpool as over a possible transfer for Dejan Lovren. The deal is possible and the asking price is around £15 million. The Croatian does realise that as of right now he's 4th choice centre back and his game time may be very limited. And he also didn't travel with the Liverpool squad for the UEFA Super Cup and apparently it's down to illness. And the reason Liverpool are willing to sanction a move despite not being able to replace him until January is because Fabinho can play centre back. And they've also got the youngsters coming through Keanu Herva and a summer signing Sepp van den Berg. Atletico are set to complete a €60 million deal to sign Valencia star Rodrigo. Sources close to the negotiations have revealed to Goal that a move is expected to become official in the next few days. I'm not sure what that means for the likes of Diego Costa maybe, because they do go into next season if they keep him with Costa, Rodrigo, Joao Felix, I'm probably forgetting some here, El Morata, and there might even be one more. And now we have got 3 AS Monaco rumours in a row. The very first one, quite possibly, it could already be a done deal. So apparently according to L'Equipe, Monaco have agreed a €40 million deal to sign Ben Yedder from Sevilla, and that is his release clause. He's already agreed personal terms on a 5-year contract, and I do imagine he's a replacement for Falcao. And a player going from Monaco to Sevilla as a separate deal is Ronnie Lopez. And next up, Gianluca Di Marzio is saying Monaco have reportedly joined a number of sides interested in signing Inter outcast Mauro Icardi. Roma, Napoli and Juventus have all been linked to the Serie A striker and are doing their best to offload their unwanted player. And I've said it a few times now, but the reason that Inter are so desperate to get a deal done now is because if they get more funds in, they can just bring more players in as a result of that. And next up, the third Monaco rumour, according to L'Equipe again, they're saying Monaco have open discussions about the possibility of bringing midfielder Bakayoko back to the club. It'd be an initial loan deal from Chelsea, and he has been told by Lampard he's not in his plans. Juventus are planning a swoop for Tottenham's Christian Eriksen when his contract runs out next year. That's according to the Daily Mail. The 27-year-old is free to negotiate with the Italian champions in January as long as he does not pen a new contract with Spurs. United were trying to get him on deadline day, but it broke down because they felt that the player himself, he was holding out for a move to Real Madrid. And Juve are known for getting very good players on free transfers, so it honestly wouldn't surprise if it happens, but it wouldn't be for at least one more year. And next up, Mundo Deportivo are saying Bayern are willing to enter talks with Barca for Felipe Coutinho, but they're only interested in taking him on a loan deal. Barca have offered the Brazilian to the Bundesliga champions as they want to offload him before the transfer window closes. Bayern want Coutinho on a 2-year loan deal with the option to buy, as a very similar deal they got for James Rodriguez from Real Madrid, but Barca, they're not happy with that offer. Bayern do still have time to improve their initial offer, and as for PSG, they're still interested and are definitely still in contention because maybe he might be part of a Neymar deal. Le Temps Sport are reporting that Paris Saint-Germain's head coach Thomas Tuchel is hoping to land Ousmane Dembele in any deal for Neymar. PSG are asking for a lot of money for the Brazilian, which is definitely understandable. But to make the fee a lot less for Barca, they could offer 1 or 2 players, maybe Dembele, Coutinho, Semedo, Rakitic, and quite possibly, or right now, it's looking like a deal definitely will happen this summer. And now carrying on the Neymar story from various different sources, Barca's director of football Eric Abidal and board member Javier Bordas, they're travelling to France today to discuss a potential Neymar transfer. Now bear in mind that story was yesterday, and it would be their first face-to-face meeting about the deal. As of right now at 3 PM on Tuesday, it looks like Barca are definitely confident about a deal being struck, And it looks like that obviously PSG have made it public. They basically said, well, Leonardo has said that they're in talks, advanced talks now, and Neymar wasn't part of their recent matchday squad. But that, guys, is going to be it for this video. So if you could do that good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new, and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yesterday's episode will be down below in the description box, and current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time is a new transfer upload. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.